All right, y'all, we're back. And we're going to start off with the red velvet funnel cake. We're going to get into that next. Y'all know I got my recipes in my notes, so that's what I'm getting on. And I'm hosting a celebration dinner in honor of their new book. Let's get into it. I'm recording over here. Let me make sure I got everything set up correctly. And as you can see, I made a bunch of funnel cakes over here with our vanilla bean. Powdered sugar them up. I'm going to get crazy with the toppings in a little bit after we get into this next batter. Turn that down, babe. So, I got my Betty Crocker red velvet cake mix in a box because that's what we're going to use. We're doing the same thing as last time where we have our dry ingredients in one bowl and our wet ingredients in another. I'll pop this open. Pour that right into our bowl. There we go. Boom. Then we're going to do 1 cup of flour. Remember, this is Pillsbury. Oh, I already got my cup in there. So what am I doing? 1 cup. I'm going to fill this baby up. I'm packing it. 1 cup of flour. Dumping that. Then we're going to do a 1/2 tablespoon of baking powder. I'm using double acting, working with what I got. Oh no, this is half a teaspoon. So this is 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna fill this up halfway. A little less. 1/2 tablespoon baking powder. I'm sorry, 1/2 teaspoon. I keep saying tablespoon. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Then for the cocoa powder, we're gonna do 1 tablespoon, 1 whole tablespoon. So that's your big boy. Where me at? Tablespoon. That's the big boy. Now this is Hershey's. It's unsweetened and it's 100% cocoa powder. So my 1 tablespoon cocoa powder. And this cocoa powder is actually optional. I just use it for more depth and flavor. Again, I have my oil heating up. You want to have it at least 370, but 375 is the goal. So that's it for our dry ingredients. Just the red velvet cake mix, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to whisk all of these together really well. And I'm actually gonna turn my oil down a bit because I'm making a new batter. Still got a couple more steps to go, and it's kind of at 375 already. So, mixing these all up, making sure everything is zip sealed and packed together. It's going to come out so nice. It's going to be a beautiful red velvet color. It pairs really well with cream cheese, drizzle over the top, as well as Oreo cookies, whipped cream, ice cream for sure, and of course powdered sugar. So we whisk these together. Now it's time to get into our wet ingredients. Of course, we're going to do our 2 eggs. I'm actually going to put them right into the bowl here. That one's giving me a hard time. Okay. Then we're going to get into our milk. We're going to do 1 1/4. So here's my quarter. And here's my one. And you can always adjust the amount of milk for consistency because we're still looking for that pancake batter consistency. So that measurement of milk could vary because we have to have that consistency. And for that consistency, the only thing that we're going to add is milk. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, which is also optional, but we're definitely going to use it. I actually have to go get a new container of vanilla extract. The good thing about this is that you don't have to let the batter sit. You can get right into the frying of it all. So I'm gonna go grab some vanilla extract, and it'll only take me a second. I'll be right back. We're back. Told you I wasn't gonna be long. Got my pure vanilla. And again, we're doing 1 teaspoon of the vanilla. That's your small John. Put that white right in the wet ingredient bowl. Let me check my oil. It's exactly at the temperature I want it to be. So that's good. I always put in the dry ingredients first. Don't ask me if that makes a difference. I don't know. So, this process is the same. We're gonna, again, make sure all our dry ingredients are whisked together. This is gonna be so good. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. So, dry mix in. Boom. Off to the side. Wet mix in. Boom. Off to the side. Now, we're coming through with the whisk. I'm going to blend this on level 2 right now. A little crummy. We're going to bump it up to 4. And The consistency, like I said, is just a little thick. So we're gonna add just a little bit of milk at a time and see how it levels itself out. It should level itself out very well. With maybe, you shouldn't need more than a quarter cup more of milk. But before I add more milk, I'm actually, right now it has the consistency of like a frosting, and we want to get it to pancake batter. So look at that beautiful red though. You see that beautiful red color popping? Yeah, that's how those funnel cakes gonna be popping. I can't wait to show you. So yeah, definitely too thick. So we're gonna keep on with the milk. You probably only want to add 1 teaspoon at a time. I probably added 2. We're gonna go up to level 4 and give that a really good stir because I still got the oil going. Yeah, yeah. Now it's coming together. Ooh, it's so beautiful and red. It's just so beautiful to look at. I just want to eat the batter. It looks so good. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, it's giving taffy. It's giving taffy, which could be just a little bit too much, too thick, even though it looks beautiful. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon more of milk, and we're going to give that another stir. I'm going to go straight in, let it kill with number 6, and then I'm going to turn it down to number 12. And that should be a perfect consistency. I actually see it already. And our oil is actually too hot. It's at 400, so I'm actually going to turn that down a little bit. Actually, once I make one funnel cake, the batter will the oil will actually cool down. We're going to turn this off. That is perfecto. Let me show you. Perfecto. So this is the consistency that you're looking for. Pancake batter. Look at that red. That is awesome and perfect. So I'm going to make sure I get all the batter in the bowl here. And we're going to transfer it to the squeeze bottle while we're waiting for that oil to calm down. Okay. Putting that off to the side. What did I do with this? Yes. Okay. So, that up here. And here's our bottle. So, I kind of want to skip the step with the funnel. And so, I'm going back to the same like I had before that I was testing the consistencies out with. I have a measuring cup here that I'm actually going to pour the batter into first. And then I'm going to transfer from the measuring cup to the squirt bottle, like so. And kind of just want to be up a little high because it's going to come out a little funky. Go pour over your bowl so all the excess catches. But you kind of just want to have your own flow with it. Definitely don't go too fast, because it'll be a disaster. Or you can skip all of this and use a funnel. I'm just being lazy. It's really actually easier for me to do this way. I prefer it because I kind of have a niche on how I pour. So I don't really miss the hole, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Especially for the first batch. It is going to get thicker the more it sits, so just be mindful of that when you're creating your initial batch. This is fine though, like this will be fine. I'm just letting you guys know for your own batches, you know, what's the con. That's gonna be a mess. Oh, I got it. We can get to the bottom of this unless we keep it real. Keep it real. Okie doke. Okay. That bottle's looking pretty full. And I'm just gonna swipe the edge of my measuring cup with that fork. That takes care of that. And now I have my squeeze bottle full of batter. And I have a pot of oil that's ready to go. It did calm down a little bit, so I'm gonna put it back on medium, and I'm gonna make sure that all of my batter is at the head of my squirt bottle, because if not, you're gonna get those annoying farting starts. You don't want farty starts to your funnel cakes, because it's not going to be a funnel cake. It's just going to be a bunch of funnel cake pieces. So what you want to do is you want to make sure all your batter is at the head, like so, and you want to make sure that all the other batter is up to follow, because you want smooth sailing when you're pouring. You want an even, smooth, silky pour. So just like all the others, circular motion. Yeah. As you please. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're off. We're in business. That's baking beautifully. Let's see how this turns out. We're going to fry it for about a minute. It's already looking pretty promising. But we'll see. We'll see how this cakes out. These you might have to fry just a little bit longer. I can see that, because it definitely has more of a cakey consistency to it. Still frying that, John. Not really ready to flip. It's kind of coming out like softer, like a regular funnel cake. It already been hard by now. I'm ready to flip. But I guess these you have to fry a little bit more, especially using the box cake mix. There is, I do have another recipe that you don't need the cake mix for. This one actually doesn't look bad. It looks brown more than the red batter that we have here. Yeah. Not really excited about that. And I'm wondering if it's because I use the double acting baking powder. Probably could have skipped that part. But hey, you live and you learn. Yep, that's a soggy one. We don't like soggy funnel cake. Alright, I'll wait for that oil to get back up there. And I'm going to transfer some more batter in here. And it's actually really thick, so I'm surprised that it's not coming out the way we expected, even though we've done this over and over again. Oh yeah, that's spilling. Maybe I could use a little bit more milk in the batter. Trial and error, guys. Trial and error. It's okay. I definitely done this before, and it's fixable, so no worries. Yeah, that is kind of thick. I could add some more milk to that and loosen it up. So that's what I'm going to do, because before we get off of this live, I'm going to show y'all a perfected red velvet funnel cake. Yeah. And if not, then we're just going to do the method originally rather than with the box. I just wanted to show you guys how it is with the cake box, because I actually could add a little bit more milk to this, because it's easier for you to go to the store and grab the cake mix box versus all the ingredients needed to do it from scratch. But we love from scratch anyway, so we'll give that a test run one more again with the I just added some milk to this and I'm shaking it up just to loosen it up some, the batter, and it will work. Just gotta give it a vigorous shake there. Ooh. There we go. Yeah. This will be better. I can feel it. Yeah, this batter's already poking out the damn, poking out the hole, because I did so much squeezing. Okay. Now we're gonna try this. We're ready? Let me see if the oil is ready. So, pouring in a circle. Let's see. Oh yeah, that color is popping. Ain't nothing you can tell me about that color, baby. Ooh, we're getting the farts. Shoot. Once it starts farting, it's like, ah. But we are cooking. And that color is looking much, much, much better. Definitely. Just a little bit of milk will do the trick. And look. Remember how soft this funnel cake was? So maybe they have to rest. I'm not sure. But this is actually fried too hard. But the red velvet of it all, and it came out like a little heart. It's so cute. Yeah. So we just wanted to be a little bit more cakey. It was taking a little bit to flip. But maybe this one's a little bit more suitable. And for these, I think tongs are no good. We're going to have to go straight spatula on them. Because these serve a different purpose. These require rest. And so I'm going to take the spatula and flip. That was a good flip. And we're in business here. I'm going to give it the same 30 seconds. I'm going to take it out and put it on that wax paper. and let you guys see how pretty it came out. Because after a minute or two, should be ready now. I'm gonna carefully pop this bad boy out. Voila! That is your red velvet. And it's very much cakey. So let me show you guys how pretty this color is. Woo! Shit, nah, I done dropped it. That was a viral moment. That was a viral moment. Good thing I'm not serving this to anybody, but I just want to show you guys the color. Red velvet funnel cake. Get into it. Now, you can try this yourself and you'll love the taste. I promise you. I'm going to douse this in the powdered sugar so you guys can see how beautiful this is. That smells great too. Red velvet funnel cake. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Yeah. Just don't tell nobody I dropped it. But that's your red velvet funnel cake. We will be using this for marketing purposes. I'm going to get back into my batter because the batter actually needs to be adjusted a bit. We need to add a little bit more milk. That's what I discovered while I was frying it. But I bought myself some time making that big funnel cake just now because it cooled the oil down some. It's actually only at 300 right now. So I'm going to add some milk to this batter to give it more runny consistency. I'm going to mix on low. So here we go. And by low, I mean level 2. Yeah. I'm actually going to take it up to 4 because the batter's been sitting a little bit. Now we're adjusting the consistency, so it has to be a little bit. Gotta put the mixer a little bit harder to work. And I did kind of use the whole bottle. I should add a little more. Probably could use less baking powder. I'm already using double acting, and so that's probably why it wasn't popping how it should have been popping. Because I actually usually only use regular baking powder. And that looks about right. I'm taking this up and I'm going to let you see the difference in consistency. That's very much more runny than the first time. It's kind of coming out like icing. So I'm going to toss this to the side and take off the bowl, if I can get the bowl off. Now, am I putting this the wrong way? I always do that, yeah. I'm always turning the bowl the wrong way. You never get that right. So, here is my new batter. So, I'm going to be pouring into this measuring cup and pouring into my bottle. There's only milk in the measuring cup and what I used to put the milk in the batter. So that's all that's in there. So it's not going to hurt it if you see that coming off the side. We're going to take all the excess off. Put that cap back on there. We're spilling over here in the measuring cup, but that's okay. We'll clean up later. Actually gotta get some more paper towel. But yeah, putting the mess to the side. And still have some batter left in here. Let me see where we're at. The oil, it's kind of right at 370. I'll give it a minute to kind of warm up a little because we definitely need the oil on full force when making these funnel cakes. And like I said, they do harden up. That's good. The red velvet is good. Yes. They do harden up after you make them. So even if you take it out and it's a little bit flimsy, it's not a traditional funnel cake, so it's gonna bake and act differently. So let's see how good we did with our batter here. I think our oil is about ready to go. Again, I'm making sure that the batter is at the head of the squeeze bottle before I start squeezing, because you don't want farty. You don't want a farty start. No farty starts. I gotta trademark that. No farty starts. So here we go. Again, starting in a circle. Boom. Rises right up to the occasion. And then you're gonna keep up your circular motion and then get into your design. I just kind of squiggly up and down. And that kind of does it for me. We're bubbling fun right now. Bubbling fun. And while that's frying, I'm gonna go ahead and pour the rest of my batter from my measuring cup into the squeeze bottle. I just fucked that up, but it's alright. Yeah, I messed that up big time, and I came over here without any extra paper towel. So I'm gonna sit this on this bag right here because we're still in the fryer. I even got some on my arm, but it's okay. We're all right. This is coming together. It actually is kind of together. Coming in with this spatchy, and we flipped. We be flipping. So I'm gonna give that another 30 to 45 seconds to fry on the other side. And I'm gonna come through with the paper towel, stacking these funnel cakes on top of each other because these are gonna be used for marketing purposes. Because I have nobody here to eat all these funnel cakes. Nobody. I'm literally making these strictly for content purposes only. So I'm just doing these lives here with you guys, making all of these crazy funnel cakes, and I have nobody to share it with. That is a beautiful funnel cake. I actually wish I could pick up my iPad and literally show you how beautiful that is. It is absolutely fantastic. I am making a complete mess with this bottle right now, but we are in the midst of fixing it. So I'm getting it together here. Hold on. Our batter has cooled down, so we have time. We have time to clean the squeeze bottle. This is a mess, but I absolutely love this. I can't wait to actually get a food cart and register for all the biggest fairs all over the U.S. because that's what I want to do, to travel in my RV or camper or whatever, go to different state fairs and make some money, man. It's a dream. A girl can dream, can't she? We're going to keep packing this batter because, like I said, I'm not going to be holding on to it. This is for marketing purposes. So, yeah. This is what we're doing. Okay. you guys kind of got the gist of the red velvet funnel cake. I'm going to make one more for you guys. And then I'm going to pick up my iPad and actually get a close-up on the funnel cake so you can see exactly how pretty it is. And then we're going to take a break. And we're going to tap into one of my favorite flavor funnel cakes, carrot cake. It's the best thing since sliced bread. I'm telling you now. Yeah, that carrot cake ice cream, go dumb. I said ice cream. Carrot cake funnel cake, go dumb. And I said ice cream because that's what I like to pair it with. Butter pecan ice cream and carrot cake funnel cake. You ain't never had that combo. But we going to get into it right after we're done with these red velvets. We're going to come in again. Boom. Circle 5. Yeah. And I'm getting into my design. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That is a very nice one, actually. Yeah, that one came out real nice. Tell me what you guys think about red velvet funnel cake. Would you try it? Would you not? And tell me about the carrot cake, too. What you think? Carrot cake, funnel cake. You think I can do that? Think it could be a win or what? I want to know. Let me know in the comment section. I want to know. How do I keep doing this? Like, I keep doing this. I think it's because the batter is so thick that even though I'm pouring and I know that the bottle is not full yet, it's just stacking to the top anyways. I'm wasting all this paper towel. This mess, but it's all right because we love funnel cake. We're gonna be rich off funnel cake, manifesting that shit now. Yeah. And if you're not following my business page already, well, this is also my business page, Family Circle Hour. But if you're not following Treats by Beezly, that's who you need to go follow. That's my business page for my funnel cakes. Coming through with the flip. Yeah. Treats by Beezly. And not just TikTok. This is my logo right here. So this is what you're going to see. Let me back up. I don't want to hit my head on my lights. I love my chandelier, but it's crazy. Treats by Beezly. This is my logo. This is what you're going to see in the profile picture. Like I said, we do private events. We have DIY funnel cake kits coming out. Funnel cake kits coming out, and we also have a cookbook coming out, 50 Shades of Funnel Cakes, and it's going to be packed with different flavor funnel cakes, of course, as well as signature drizzles and lots of other things. So follow Treats by Beezly and keep up with us. I would have been going live right now on Treats by Beezly, but we don't have live unlocked right now. So I came on Family Circle Hour to protest and show test Treats by Beezly and show you guys these cool recipes. But there's going to be more to come on my business page. As soon as we're able to go live on Treats by Beezly, that's where we're going to be doing all these different funnel cake flavors. And I'm thinking I'm going to do like one episode a week where we do, like today we did 3 different types. I think I'll do 3 at a time. And we'll do like weekly episodes. So right now it's going to be on my Family Circle Hour LLC page. But coming forward in the coming days, once we unlock live on Treats by Beezly, that's where we're going to be doing the funnel cake episodes on. So I'm going to keep going with these. And when we come back, we're going to tap into carrot cake funnel cake. So be ready for that because it's amazing. I'm telling you. Just give me about a half an hour to pump out the rest of these red velvets. And then we're going to tap into the carrot cake funnel cake. We'll be back. Don't miss it.